Hi everybody. This video is simply to add on a little bit of information to the previous video talking about how to use your calculator to calculate NPV and IRR. And we didn't want to add another week to the class just to go over how to use Excel to do so. So really quickly, we're going to cover how to use Excel to calculate NPV and IRR. So I have the steps listed here. I'm not going to go over them right now. I'm just going to switch over into Excel and use an example to show how to use NPV. So once we're in Excel, we're going to be working right here. We're going to use this example. Suppose we own a t-shirt company and we have the opportunity to invest in new equipment that will improve our production time. So this is an investment that we're thinking about making in our business. It costs $10,000 to purchase the machine, and I misspelled machine there. It costs $10,000 to purchase the machine, and we believe that it will produce an extra $2,000 a year for our business should we make this investment. Now, based on what you hopefully already know or remember about NPV and IRR, they are used to help us make decisions on whether or not we should do a certain investment. So we're going to go through and enter all the cash flows that are going to be produced from this investment. First, we know that it's going to be $10,000 at the very first when we purchase this investment, when we make it at time zero. This is actually going to be a negative $10,000, and the reason that it's negative is that's money that we're spending. It's going out of our bank account, so it's negative. Then every year after that is $2,000. I'm just going to drag that down. We're going to say that we're going to hold this investment for 10 years. That's why I have this periods up through year 10. So I should have specified that here, but just so you know. Now, the way that you use NPV is once you have the cash flows and once you have the discount rate. This is super important. Now, you'll remember I actually just asked ChatGPT to give me the definition of a discount rate, and I just want to read this because I thought it was super easy. A discount rate is the percentage used to determine how much future money is worth in today's terms. It reflects the idea that money available now is more valuable than the same amount in the future. So just a quick reminder of what discount rate is. I just wanted that condensed down to 2 sentences so I didn't keep talking and make this video longer. So we're going to use that discount rate, and the way that we use the NPV function in Excel is we start all functions with the equal sign, then we type NPV. I'm going to select it there. It asks us for the rate, so the first argument we're going to put in is that discount rate. I'm going to highlight that 10%. I'm going to put a comma. Then I'm going to highlight all the cash flows. Now you'll notice I'm not highlighting the cash flow at time period 0. I'm highlighting the cash flows starting at time period 1 through the end. Then I'm going to hit close parentheses, and then I'm actually going to, I always set it up like this just so it's clear. I'm going to put parentheses around everything, and then I'm going to add back in that first cash flow. It's important that this is a negative so that we can add that back in. I hit enter, and the net present value of this of this investment is $2,289 and some cents. Now, you'll remember that NPV gives you this value here, but to be able to really compare our investment against other potential investments, IRR can be super helpful. So we know that our cash flows are going to be the same, so I'm just going to enter these all in here. That's a little way that you can shortcut to enter in some data. I'm going to type, for IRR, I'm going to type equals IRR, select the function. Then I'm going to put in all the values for IRR. I don't actually have to leave out that first time period. Hit enter, and that returns 15%. Let's see if that's, so 15.1%. So suppose that our company told us our hurdle rate was 10%. This would be an attractive investment for us because it is over and above our hurdle rate of 10%, because we are getting a 15% return on this investment. Didn't really use these slides too much, but just to go over them, they just give you the basic steps of entering NPV and IRR, and that should be all.